Sinking funds, I've noticed, are super overwhelming for people in the various like budget groups I'm a part of on Facebook. I see that it is something that is very hard to kind of like focus on and wrap your brain around in terms of like, what do I include? And it's one of those things where it's totally up to you how you want to work a sinking fund. You know, some people just have blanket like money to say, hey, if something pops up, I'm just taking it from here. I like to be way more precise with that. I do have envelopes. They are in a safe location, but some people do online virtual envelopes. They do a mix and match, some in the house, some at a bank, whatever it is. But in terms of where to start, get yourself a piece of paper, go on your computer, your tablet, your phone, whatever it is, get a blank slate and put all the months. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And then if you buy gifts for people for birthdays, plug in those days, like those dates in the months. You know, in January, I buy for my cousin Mark, you know, whatever it is. And then assign an amount to it. And that amount might change once you really start to crunch numbers. But if you're like, I always spend $20, $30, $100, plop that number in. So once you get birthdays out of the way, maybe you do anniversaries, you know, maybe it's an anniversary for somebody else or for yourself with your partner, whatever it is, you know, plug in the dates for people, I'll call it, that you normally buy something for, a gift card, you Venmo money, whatever it is. And then you can go in with holidays. Do you celebrate Valentine's Day? Do you do anything special for, 4th of July barbecue? Do you do a New Year's Eve thing, a New Year's Day thing, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, things, holidays that you're going to spend money on, be it because you're going out to dinner, you're getting gifts. You can assign an amount to it. Think back, I usually spend this amount, and plug those numbers in those months for those events. Then you might start thinking about the lesser of the fun things like car registration. Do you have a yearly membership somewhere? Or do you pay, an app every year? It renews itself on your phone. Do you have Costco, big warehouse memberships? Do you pay your car insurance in bulk for 6 months at a time? Those things you plop in when they're due and what their amounts are. Those are fixed. You can't change those. The fun items you can change, but like I'll call it the bills end of sinking funds, you can't change those amounts. And don't worry if a month rolls around and you'll be like, oh, that could have been a sinking fund. Plop it in for the next year. Trial and error, things come up. Do you pay for your pet's yearly rabies shot, vaccines, license, however it works in your neck of the woods? Plop them in. And like I said, I get even more precise with certain events I know we attend. We attend our county fair every year, our Halloween fair every year. We go to a special Christmas chocolate shop for Christmas once a year. I sink fund for our holiday meals for Christmas and Thanksgiving. And I have the Christmas Hanukkah gift fund. I have the Easter gift fund for dinner and baskets. You just start to think about everything that you might just do once a year that could take away from your fixed monthly budget and leave you strapped if, you don't have enough for the regular monthly things. So in the beginning, you might just have a couple sinking funds. And in the end, you might only have a couple sinking funds because that's what works best for you. What works best for us is everything gets a sinking fund so that it's ready to go. Do you go on a yearly girls trip with your friends? Sink fund for that. And you can even project far out. Hey, there's a family reunion in 2 years. Start to sync fund for travel, whatever it is, so that when it comes around, you're ready. You don't have to be so worried of like, how am I going to afford it? Same thing with a wedding, whatever it is, you can sync fund for it. So yeah, I hope that helps. I hope that gives a jumping off point, but just start with a blank piece of paper, all the months, and you just start putting things in. And then with the non-fixed sinking funds, once your budget's situated, you might have to adjust. Oh, no, I can't, spend $50 for my friend Sarah's birthday. It's going to have to go to 30 or 35. Like, you'll just adjust it. So yeah, let me know if you have any other questions. Bye.